Another big test occurred for Path of Titans, and this one wasn't to do with pounce or grab, this was to do with brand new game modes, which was Team Deathmatch. So today we're going over everything you need to know about this, showcasing the game mode, showcasing the new map that comes with the game mode, and showcasing some new skins that have arrived into the game. But of course, let's just dive right into it and tell you everything you need to know from this brand new Path of Titans limited time stress test that occurred on Sunday morning at 6 AM BST. So, the stress test. This occurred at 6 AM BST and ended at about 10 minutes to 9 AM BST, which I was able to test out. Only for a limited time, however, because I woke up at about 7:30. I laid in bed for about an hour, and then I got out of bed and started recording footage because I was just so tired. And yeah, that's pretty much that. But that being said, the game mode is through a mod, but you could access it through the matchmaking. You'd go on the matchmaker and you'd see Survival or Pandora Gondwar, and then you'd see Team Deathmatch on Amazonia, which was the map, and then you would access it. This was accessible through a mod, so when you join it, you are prompted to download a mod, and the mod's description is this, because it's quite important to note this. Compete against up to 6 teams in this Team Deathmatch game mode. Teams must reach the points goal to win the round. Larger dinosaurs score more points when defeated, and winners can earn marks in order to unlock different skins. All players on your team can benefit from group buffs and abilities which do not require marks to unlock. Test out different combat strategies and hone your skills. So that was the description of the mod, or the game mode actually, and when I played it, which I only played it in nighttime, you could decipher something specifically. Firstly, Team Deathmatch game mode is pretty much something that can be configured around different victory conditions, whether that's hitting a max score limit or hitting a max time limit, and the team with the highest score wins. So you can make this round based. Once a round is over, it tells you which team has won, then a new round would start. For now, it was just kill enemies and gain points, which confirms that each kill will earn you a point towards the overall tally on your team. There can be up to 6 teams in one game. Red, green, yellow, blue, teal, purple, and I do want to point out that I was a little bit confused at first because I kind of got confused with teal and blue just because it was dark, but that might have just been me being an absolute idiot when it came to that one. But yeah, each dinosaur as well has their skins color coded to your team. So if you're on the blue team, your dinosaur skin will be a very deep blue. If you're on the teal team, it will be a light blue, and like that. At the moment, Team Deathmatch is a mod, and it'll probably be likely that. And in the future, it's likely that players will be able to mod in their own game modes and use this TDM game mode as their own, feature on their own modded maps, their own Team Deathmatch maps, which will be pretty cool. This allows it to be able to be used on community servers in the future and configurable that way. The fighting takes place on a map called Amazonia, and there are some items that you can pick up that grant you buffs. For example, there are pearls which you can eat, and that grants you a speed buff, I believe. I'm not 100% sure what it was, I couldn't find them, but it would explain why some dinosaurs were zipping around at Mach 1, which of course, they were very, very fast. I saw Suko and I was like, hang on a minute, is Suko being buffed? And it turns out it was buffed at the start accidentally with a bug that made it pretty much one-shot things, but the speed wasn't to do with that. But of course, as this was a basic test, you could just get the limited scope of things, and probably we'll be finding out more about it in the future when this comes to other stuff that's coming to this game mode in the game system, which is pretty neat. But I want to talk about the new map, Amazonia, the Team Deathmatch map. Team Deathmatch game mode will be getting its own map. This is known as Amazonia, and as far as I know, this is a 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer map. I'm not too sure. Actually, it might be smaller than that because it looked like it was longer than it was tall, and I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly, but can't properly verify the size of the map. This is a map with 6 spawn zones and 4 islands with a central choke point, which is where the majority of the fighting takes place. My immediate observations is you get 2 teams per island, that being 4 islands. I believe that's right. I might be wrong there. Maybe 2 teams only get 1, because that would mean there would be 8 teams. and there are red, green, yellow, blue, teal, and purple, which means there's 6. So I've definitely miscalculated that one. So maybe one team gets an island to themselves. I can't actually remember that now. I've lost my train of thought, but that being said, it's either way around. Like they either share an island with a team or they don't. Some cases it's different than others. That being said, it can be a little bit crowded. You could have one team overwhelm one team that's on the same island as them and then just spawn camp, because, you know, of course, that would be quite an issue, but that is an issue present when you have 2 islands right next to each other. Regardless, there is also deep water that runs around the rim of the map, where it goes pretty much by every single spawn. This allows for aquatics to be able to play on this map, semi-aquatics to be able to play on this map, and other dinosaurs and creatures that utilize the water. And it's quite deep as well. Until you get to the middle part is very shallow. That's where all the dinosaurs congest, meet, and battle, and just fight to the death. The map has food for each dinosaur type as well, so if you're hungry, you'll be able to eat as well. When I first played on the map, it was really annoying because I only had 12 minutes of gameplay. It was all during night time, so it was a little bit dark. I couldn't properly make out the map's, you know, light levels, but luckily I was able to get the map in single player because it's a mod and it came with the Team Deathmatch mod. And this was a little cinematic clip I was able to put together showcasing the map off. So let me know what you think about it in the comments. So, hello there everybody, we are in game right now because there are of course some cool things I really want to show you. This is the brand new default skin for Concavenator, which is interesting because the old default skin is now called Volcanic. So that means it's not totally gone, which I'm finding quite interesting because I honestly think this one just is too cool to be a default skin, whereas this one just kind of fits as a default skin. Like, look at it, it's so cool. Anyways, I'm going to showcase this off. So this is the new default skin, and this is the male, and this is the female. I gotta say, I actually might prefer the female skin with this one now, mainly because just the blending of colors over there is great. But that being said, there are different patterns here. This is pattern 1. Obviously, it's more like stripy in a sense. Pattern 2 is more like shorter stripes, dotted stripes, however you want to explain it. They're longer, they run more down the body, whereas on pattern 1 kind of stops halfway and then continues, but with different pattern. Then of course pattern 3 is a bit different. The face is more blotched with the black now, and tail still retains those stripes, whereas, you know, it's a little bit of a mix of pattern 1 and then just this area has just completely changed, which is very interesting. Now let's showcase some color variations with it. So you've got this pattern, which looks nice. We're just going to randomize it and scroll it through right here. But yeah, no, this is a fantastic skin. That looks really nice, and I could see this being a skin that people pick up and use a lot. Maybe it's not meant to be the new default skin. Maybe this one's meant to be Volcanic. I doubt it though, because, well, that would be something they would pick up on. But yeah, that is the brand new Concavenator skin, and even the female skin looks great for this mod. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. So there is actually another skin. Now, this I might leave out in the video and not include in the video because I'm waiting for the go-ahead to be able to mention this one. I'm actually genuinely not sure. It's just everybody seemed to have gotten this skin, and this is the Bug Tracker Camptosaurus skin. It could be a mistake, but this is it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the coloration on it. I love the pattern. It's so cool. So this is the male, and that is the female. Obviously, the female, it just goes duller for the orange, and that's that. In terms of patterns, you've got pattern 1 here, pattern 2 right here. I prefer this one actually. The orange is just more prominent, and then you've got pattern 3 there as well, which is really, really neat. And of course, I will showcase the other stuff in terms of the pattern variation. I just need to give myself some marks. So unfortunately, I did say I'd give myself marks. Well, it turns out you actually can't buy the skin. Like, I'm going to purchase it, nothing happens. I'm going to unlock it, nothing happens. So it seems like this is something you can't actually get right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am doing it wrong. Let's see. No. Yeah. Let's see if it's just the skin. No, it is definitely the skin is not optionable. Yeah, you don't own the skin. So this is a skin that you don't actually own. And I feel like it probably shouldn't be late. But if it's allowed to be showcased here, I will keep it here. And if not, I won't. But this is the brand new bug tracker skin for Campto, and it looks very nice. I don't know what you think. Of course, I don't know if this is going to be kept in the video. If it is, then great, you get to see it. If it isn't, then, well, hi, because I'm about to edit this out. Haha. So, there we have it, the new skins, and of course, the brand new Team Deathmatch game mode. Very exciting stuff. This was a limited time test, which makes me think, right, I'm going to put out a video prediction soon talking about what I think the next update is, but I genuinely think the next update could be one of the biggest updates, aside from the Gondwar update, that this game will be getting in a long time. We have a lot of content that is literally on the horizon for this game, and I think they are all coming in one update, and I'll talk about that in a video soon, so stay tuned if you want to be looking forward to that one, and if you want more news and updates regarding Path of Titans, public stress tests and new updates and new mods and everything. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you are new, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.